Guys, we're back and happy free comic book day. So today we're being joined by our pal right here, KBB Voyager class Optimus Prime. So he is helping us out with comic book day today. So welcome, and this is not going to be a Transformers review, but it will just be what do you call this? Just a quick review on things that happened today. Today is May 4th, and happy Star Wars Day as well to you guys. It's just amazing because it's like the geekiest time of the year. It's free comic book day, and it's also Star Wars Day. And we just finished, going to our favorite comic book shops, and I got a few of the comic books that they're giving out. So we're just going to go through that. So again, free comic book day happens every first Saturday of May, and it just so happens that the first Saturday of May this year, 2019, is also May 4, which is Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with us all. There you go, everybody. So let's just go and take a look at the stash that I got. So we have here Marvel Universe, and it says they're free. And that's what's so fun about free comic book day. Everything's free, right, Optimus? Yeah, thanks, buddy. Anyway, so it says here, The War for the Realms, and it's not a usual size comic books. It's pretty big, and we got a bunch of artists right there. Really nice art. There you go. And there's just really a battle going on. We got Thor, we got Daredevil, Cap's over there, She-Hulk, and a bunch of other heroes. So let's try to take a look at this thing, and let's just check it out. So got some really nice artwork. We got Cap right there in a winter outfit, and we got Venom and chains. I haven't really read this thing yet. So we got Wolvie, Punisher, Thor with the two hammers. Hint, hint, wink, wink. People who haven't seen Infinity War. I mean, not Infinity War, but Endgame. Wolvie's back, boozing again. Spiderino, here we go. And the rest of the Avengers. There you go, assembling. Really awesome stuff, really. Just cool stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go through all the pages because, some people might want to just really read them, but it's just really cool. And here's a treat. There's going to be another Marvel event happening really soon. You can see there's the V-Man, the Lethal Enforcer, and it says there, everyone is a target. And we got some weird intestinal thingamajiggies wrapping around everyone. Ew. It's in Hulk's mouth. Who's this, Carol Danvers? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's like Hawkeye, Spidey. Yeah, that's comic book number 1. It says there, War for the Realms. So thank you very much, Free Comic Book Day, for giving me that treat. And of course, everybody was grabbing this thing because, Endgame was just finished, and everybody's familiar with all the characters right now. I'm very thankful with Marvel and the community and everything that they've been doing, because comic book heroes are becoming more and more mainstream. Trouble is that everybody wants it, and when I tried getting one, it was really getting hard because there was a line, and everybody just wanted a piece of this thing. And I'm very lucky that I was one of the very few that got this piece right there at the Free Comic Book Day giveaway. Got Iron Man fighting a bunch of saber cats. This is funky stuff. We got the Avengers of old, the Avengers 10,000 BC. We have, what do you call this? It's like the primitive Iron Fist. We got Odin. We got the first Black Panther. Phoenix. We have Ghost Rider and his flaming mammoth. Can you believe that? We have Agamotto. From the Eye of Agamotto, most like he's the first bearer, Sorcerer Supreme. And then we have Starbrand, which was the, I guess, the first Hulk. There you go. More cool stuff. Cap, being the all-American hero that he is. Pretty cool stuff. And, of course, Wolvie again in his adamantium glory. There you go. More War of the Realms. A very, very medieval-like series from Marvel, featuring different characters. Wolverine, we got Iron Fist. I think that is Luke Cage carrying a hammer. I'm not sure if that's Mjolnir. And then we got Spidey right there. Number 3. Thank you again. Free Comic Book Day. Free Comic Book Day. Avengers. Awesome. That's book number 2. This is something that I got. I have double of this because I'm giving the other one to my buddy Mo. It says there's Spider-Man. Free Comic Book Day. Venom Epic of 2019 starts here. We got Miles and Peter talking together. And of course, Cletus Cassidy. We have Carnage. And very excited about the film happening next year. I was very happy with the results of Venom. You know, Venom was a pretty successful gig for very unknown well, he's the super villain, superhero, anti-hero. And then we got Venom right there. Symbiote. I think that's a fusion of Bullseye and Carnage. I don't know, like absolute Carnage. I haven't read this. I'll try to read my copy soon. And then we got the 2 Spider-Men. We got Pete and Miles pointing each other, eating a pizza, swinging. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Hulkerino, and of course the V-Man again. There you go. Awesome. Awesome stuff. That is book number 3 from Free Comic Book Day again. And this is my favorite. Yeah. I have been a Robotech fan for the longest time. I remember going to Phil Bars before jumping into the whole Robotech comic book series. I was looking for the bargain Robotech, and I wasn't able to finish all of the series, but just going through the bargain bin, and I just fell in love with Robotech. Big Macross fan. But, you know, Primo, you're still my favorite. I'm a big Transformers fan at heart, but I still love anything robot in nature. So we got Captain Global, very, very dark and very edgy looking Captain Global right there. We got the SDF-1. There you go, Space Fold. A bunch of officers. Looks like that's Lisa. Min-May looking like some K-pop idol. It's very, very modern. There you go. Ooh, wait. What was that? It's Max. Max Sterling right there. Pretty cool stuff. And some more Min-May action. There you go. A lot of Robotech stuff right now. The last Robotech book that I picked up was the Robotech Voltron crossover. And I'm very excited to go back to the Robotech franchise. So, Force of Arms. We'll be reading this really, really soon. Thank you again, Free Comic Book Day. Awesome stuff. Robotech, Rick Hunter, Roy Fokker, Lisa Hayes, and Min-May. And, of course, a Batroid. This is the BF-1 Hikaru special, I guess. Anyway, cool stuff. Here we go. So, the thing with Free Comic Book Day is that you have a lot of mainstream titles like Marvel, DC, IDW, Dark Horse, Image, all of those guys. I mean, Top Cow and these guys, Malibu. And then they give you one of these really nice stories that are underground and not really been given a lot of attention. And this is a book called Interceptor. It's from Vault. And I like the art. I took it because of the art. Very, very futuristic and edgy. And I like that. Very metal. Reminds me of Megadeth or Iron Maiden. So yeah, rock on right there. So I'm going to read this. Thank you very much. Interceptor. Book number 5. Let's go with the last book. I was going through the reviews of this, and I kind of like it. It's like a mirror version, and it reminds me of that superhero movie about Dragonfly. It was like a spoof of Spider-Man. So we have Dragonfly, hero version, and we have a villain version. So he's like a superhero in one world, but in another world he is a villain. Very marvelly art, almost like a very familiar form of artwork by someone. We got some humanoid cats. I don't know what these guys are. I'll read them. And some comic books right there. So there. Free comic book day from Ahoy Comics. Underground Comics again are not really mainstream brands like Marvel, but pretty good artwork right there. So there you go. Free comic book day. And there you have it. Spring Prime. So thank you very much, Prime, for joining us today. Say bye to them. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you very much for just watching this very quick thing that we have for Free Comic Book Day. So if you're a geek, you're a fan, you're a pop culture nerd, every first Saturday of May, there will be Free Comic Book Day. It's a wonderful thing for people who are into comic books, and you know, it's a good way to introduce somebody to the art form. Comic books are just not really cartoon art. They're technically, you know, modern literature, and you get a lot of new information from them, vocabulary, stories. It's pretty much cool. If you want to introduce somebody to reading, grab a comic book, visit a comic book store, and I'll see you guys at the next Free Comic Book Day. So thank you very much for watching this video. Again, my name is Chompy. Remember, till all are one, peace out. Rock and roll.